and it's beginning. So this is the Springer Mountain parking lot. Ron just dropped us off. Getting ready to head the 9/10 of a mile to Springer Mountain. Once I get there, I'll pick it back up. Alright, we made it. Springer Mountain. There's a few folks up here and a few folks that I passed on the way up to here. But what a beautiful day it is today. We got so lucky. I'll turn you around here and look at the sun shining. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm excited. Met Sleeves. Sleeves is up here at the top. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel, do so. His videos are fantastic. So he's a really nice guy. So got a picture with him. Gonna drink a little bit more water and get going. It's supposed to be warm today, but it's supposed to start raining at 4 o'clock. So I'll videotape as much as I can. My phone's waterproof. I'm not worried about getting wet. So I'll videotape in the rain, but we'll see how much we get done today. You know, it's an odd feeling. You've worked for years to get here, and now it's here, and it's the emotions are just so mixed. You know, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm elated. You know, it's all of it rolled into one. So I'm trying not to go too fast. I'm trying not to go too fast and hurt myself, because I tell you, this first mile is nothing but rocks and it's wet, so I'm gonna have to be careful. So I won't be videotaping that, but I'd like to thank Ron from Appalachian Shuttles, who brought me up here. Man, he was fantastic, just a wealth of knowledge, and he shares it freely. So all right, well, I am gonna turn this off, turn the camera around, and videotape my surroundings a little bit. Then I'm gonna put my pack on and I'm gonna start walking north. Alright, here's the infamous view from Springer Mountain, and the camera doesn't do it justice. It's beautiful. There's the plaque in the first blaze, and there's Al. How are you? Good. How you doing? Good. Hi. First blaze. Hi. How you guys doing? Good. And there we go. Alright, folks, I'm getting underway. All right, about just a mile and a half past Springer, maybe 2, and I'm finally settling down, getting into a rhythm. But man, it is warm today. It's beautiful. I would have never guessed this. You know, in my planning, I just expected it to be cold, so I'm very happy. You know, I know there's still cold weather to come, but I am happy that today the sun is out and shining. So, trail's wet, but I'll take it. Still, everything's just sinking in that I'm actually out here. You know, I mean, like I said, up on Springer, you dream about this for years and years, or at least, well, I have. I've dreamed about it for several years now. And now I'm here. It just doesn't seem real. But I've already met quite a few nice folks. Everybody stops and talks. It's really nice. Really nice. So one thing I did want to, you know, if this helps anybody coming behind me. So at Amicalola Falls, if you can get your ride to Amicalola Falls, and you end up getting there late or whatever, there is an AT shelter there on the approach trail that you can stay in. It's actually very nice. It's got bunks. It's got, you know, the front screened in. It's very nice. You know, that's an option for you if you get to Amicalola Falls. Then the next day you can start the approach trail. So I heard a couple people get sidetracked on the approach trail because there's a very small section, you know, maybe 30 yards, that's closed because of all the flooding that happened. And that kind of threw some people off. I know we met somebody up at the top of the falls who they missed, you know, they took a trail and it missed the entire falls because they thought it was closed. So, so that's, you know, that's an option for somebody. Again, I can't recommend Ron Ron Brown from Ron's Appalachian Trail Shuttle enough. Man, he is a great guy. Great guy, very knowledgeable, nice. You know, he's got all kinds of gear. If you forgot something to purchase, you can buy your AT passport from him, patches, things like that. But just a nice guy. And I'm telling you, he's efficient. He doesn't mess around. So he knows what he's doing to get up here. So I don't regret my decision to not hike the approach trail. I mean, I feel like, you know, the big thing about the approach trail is the falls, and I did that. So the rest of it's just trail, just like this. So I don't really think I was missing much. Well, I missed a miserable night. That's what I missed. Talking to Sleeves, and he said it was just a horrible night last night. Windy and rainy, and so say what you want. I'm comfortable with my decision to not hike the approach trail. Look at all these rhododendrons. This is something that an Ohio boy doesn't see. All right, as usual, if I see something or say something, I'll come back. All right. So I am at Stover Creek Shelter. That's tough to see. Sun shining right over it. Just stopping here for a bar. So, and to adjust a couple things on my pack, and to let me get up here so you can see it. There we go. 2-story. It's nice. It's clean. So I bet not many people stop here. This is at mile 2.6. So, well, Privy's down that way. It's hard to see, but it's down there. All right. I'm going to retie my shoes, finish up this bar, and get out of here. Out. All right, so this is neat. I have seen this bridge in so many other people's videos. It's so cool to be walking across it myself. That is awesome. So, nice water. Lots of water flowing out here, folks. If you're coming up behind me, lots of water. So far it hadn't been a problem. The trail's been pretty wet and muddy, but it's not bad. So my feet aren't too wet. So it hadn't been too bad at all. But just wanted to show this bridge. It's cool. It's neat to watch videos and see stuff, and then do it in person. It's been a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Sun is shining. Not too hot, not too cool. So, moving along pretty good. About a 2-mile-an-hour pace, which is about what I want to be. So, but I've just been running over in my mind, you know, being a rookie on the trail out here. I think I'm going to get to Hawk Mountain Shelter too early to stop. Ron, shuttle driver from this morning, was telling me that between Hawk Mountain Shelter and Cooper Gap, which is where I think I want to get to, that the mountains just kick your ass. And then you've got Sassafras Mountain to get over. So, you know, I'm just going to see how I feel when I get to Hawk Mountain, you know, and play it by ear. I'm wrestling back and forth in my head, you know, with the competitive me who wants to make as many miles as I can, with the sensible me who is like, I have all the time in the world. I am not on any kind of time schedule. I have no time limit for this. So why rush? What's the point? So we'll see. I'm gonna get to Hawk Mountain, and I'll try to make a grown-up decision about it. So, but it's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. talk to you later. All right, so this is the Hawk Mountain campground. This is the spring. That's what I meant to say. All right, this is the spring for the Hawk Mountain campground. So I'm down here filling up my bladder for my water for the evening. So once I get back up to camp, I'll do kind of a little bit of a wrap up, maybe even how I set up my tent, things like that. Who knows? It's still early, but I don't have the legs to go up and over Sassafras Mountain, so we're gonna stop here for the day. But all right, out. All right, good evening. So this is camp tonight. I am in spot number 18 at Hawk Mountain Campgrounds. Got my tent all set up. Got everything going. Got gear explosion going on inside there. So I haven't quite got everything set up yet. But made me a cup of instant soup here because just for some reason all of a sudden I got a little chilly. But this is a nice place. There's bear boxes all over. A nice privy, very nice privy. So, but it seems like I'm the only one here. Yeah, which kind of sucks, but it's just the way it is. But it's beautiful, beautiful area. All right, well, I'm gonna flip the camera around, so hold 1 second. All right. So we're gonna try to hold it like this, see if that works. There we go, that may be a little better. But yeah, so today was a good day. I walked faster than my endurance could keep up with. So, which means it's just that I was walking too fast. I was hiking too fast, and you know, I got to Hawk Mountain, and I just really didn't think I had the legs to get over Sassafras Mountain. There's a couple things going against you when you get to this area. One, Hawk Mountain Shelter is the last water until you get to Justice Creek, so which is, you know, a good 6 mile stretch. So I had thought that maybe I might go to Cooper Gap and spend the night there. And then there's no water there. There's all kinds of different scenarios that came up. So you know what? I decided to stick to my plan, and my plan has always been to come to Hawk Mountain, to come to Hawk Mountain Shelter, or Hawk Mountain Campground, and stay there. So that's always been my plan. So I stuck with it. I just got here a little earlier than I wanted to, and now I'm kind of sitting here bored. So, but that's all right. That's all right, because you know what? I'm on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm tickled pink about that. So you know, today was a good day. Had a good goodbye with Mama, with Lularoo. So, and she got on the road, and she's been driving. I actually have enough service here to text back and forth with her a little bit. So I've been texting back and forth with her, and she's about two hours away from home. So that's good. But you know, everything's set up. It feels good to be back in my tent. It's been a long time. It's been since I think December that I was able to get out in my tent. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be back in it. So, but I met a lot of good people today. There are a lot of ridge runners today. I met a bunch of them. Let's see, I met 1, 2, 3. I think I met about 5 ridge runners today. So that's awesome that they're running up and down the trail. They're talking, doling out advice, talking to people. So it's good. That's good. I'm glad to see them out here. So far my experience has been great. Everything seems to be clean. There is, you know, if you're coming up in the next week, behind me, there's tons of water. At least up to this point, there's tons of water. So I know we got a dry stretch coming up next, but water is not an issue. Matter of fact, everything's kind of overflowing a little bit, but that's good. So here at Hawk Mountain, it's just a line. It's about a quarter mile with 30 tent pads that they've set up, and they're actually not too bad. There's 3 or 4, I can't remember, maybe 3 bear boxes, a privy, and then the spring is all the way at the end. So it's a pretty long uphill. once you get your water. But that's okay. So I got my water, got enough for the night, and I'll probably fill up again in the morning, because to be honest, I'm not going to be in any hurry to get out of here tomorrow. Um, I'm going to get to Gooch Mountain tomorrow, and see from there how it's going to go. And then if I can, I'll push on a little bit farther. So, I'm holding myself back some, because I just don't want to get hurt. I've got all the time in the world to do this. I don't need to rush. So, all right. Well, this is the end of day one, the wrap up of day one. I won't be able to get this video out for a couple days, but all right. We'll see you tomorrow.